Hello and Happy New Year. It's 2025. We did it. We survived 2024. I hope you're all doing great. It's Sunday. It's another Let's Talk EV. I'm in bathrobe. It's bathrobe edition. Even though I have the heater on and everything. Is it too warm? Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I thought today we talk a bit what's coming. Did we talk about this last week? I can't remember. If not, we just talk about 2025 and see what's going on. Go through some news. I don't have a lot, but that's okay. Hey, Graham, Photostorm, Richard, David, Manuel, the good ones are here. I always say that everyone is a good one. And cheers. This is just water. Before anyone says it's vodka or something. Unless I get more and more. Can't do that. I see you survived the hunting season, Bavaria. I hope dogs were not stressed by it. We had hunting season? I don't know that. We had stupid fireworks, of course. Stupid New Year's. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. So, I thought let's first go through some news, then we do a little light game, then we talk a bit, and then we go home. I'm already home. You know you are teetotal. What's teetotal? I don't know what that is. But let's go. Where are we? Here are we. Here we are. There's some news. Number one, which is interesting, Mazda, whatever you say, is taking the MX-30 off the market in Germany. I see them around a few times. I've seen the cars. Nothing but the best organic vegan potato juice for Chris. It's interesting that they just take it off. A non-drinker of alcohol. I drink alcohol, but just very rarely. Then Dutch, every third car in 2024 was an electric car. Go Netherlands, that's the stuff, that's what we want. Then Tesla deliveries went down in 2024, which makes sense, especially in Germany. They were great in China, I think, but Germany was just horrible because all of the incentives were gone and everything. But Norway in 2024 had 89% electric cars delivered, which is wow. That's wow. That's pretty amazing. Wow. And then the cars that are coming in 2025, but we're gonna look in a second. And the ID.4 is back on sale in the States. It had that weird itchy head, had that weird door problem where the door didn't close properly. I don't know why it just happened in North America and not in Europe. There must have been some construction wrong thing there. But let's see what's coming this year, which is nice. Oh, she's just text. I was hoping for some pictures here. But I can see Skoda Elroq is coming this year. I asked Skoda for a press car. They don't have press cars yet, but in March I should I should ask them again, and then we'll see if I can get a car and drive it. What is this? It looks like an Xpeng. Kia EV3. Also ask. I should. They have cars already, but only the good people get it. And Hyundai Insta, also Hyundai Insta, also not available at the moment, but should come at some point. Where are we? There we are. The new Neue Klasse from BMW should come. The iX3 should be the first on this new platform. 800 volt system and stuff. That would be very interesting. 800 volt also comes to Mercedes with the new CLA. So the Munich Motor Show this year will be very interesting. I can't wait. I'm gonna be there for a few days, not just a day like last year. I really want to do that. What else do we have? Then A6 e-tron. I'm also asked for a press car. No alcohol challenge. A6, the Q6 e-tron. I will get the Audi A6. I don't know yet. I hope so. But Audi is pretty nice these days. The Cupra Raval. What is this? I don't know about this car. Let's check. What is the Cupra Raval? Doesn't. It was the. I remember. The tiny little car. Not even ID2, even smaller than this, unless those wheels here are gigantic. Looks tiny, only 2 doors. No, it has doors here back. Is it ID2 size? I don't know. It looks, with the gigantic wheels, it looks smaller. The Cooper version of the ID2. Then Skoda Epic, the same, I guess, ID2. Then that's so interesting that the Elrock can pull a trailer and the ID3 can't. Kia EV3, we talked about that. EV4 will come. Those are the small things. I'm interested with the ID2 because of the new infotainment system that's then Android based. That will be very interesting. Germany, I think 32% were EV or hybrid. Happy New Year! Oh, sorry, I'm late. It's fine. Skoda Epic car. It looks like it's it should be also the same as ID2. Where were we? Where did I see that? Smart 5, Skoda Epic. Let's check it out. Skoda Epic. There it is. Yeah. Let's look. What's so different to the Elrock? They all look very SUV-like, the Elrock and this. This is what I don't like about these cars. Why does it always have to look like an SUV? Why can't it be a Golf-size car? But whatever. Android space, it's four-wheel drive, that's what matters. I'm not the biggest fan of four-wheel drive, so I'm not MKDHD. Isn't this a bit too close to someone else? What do you think about the new DS N8? They claim 500 km highway speeds. I have never heard about this car, so I don't know. DS N8. Let's look. What is DS? Even never seen a car like this. Is it Chinese? Looks very Chinese, the design. What, 750 kilometers of range? It must be a gigantic battery. More than 500 kilometers of range on the highway, and this is doable. ID7 did 428 in the summer. I'm pretty sure ID7 Pro S can do 500 or 490. It's French production. Look at this. What is this? Go away from me. Citroen's Cupra brand. It's a Porsche Citroen. French. Thank you. It looks disgusting, but it's fine. Doesn't have to. I don't have to like it. Especially the front. The rear is okay. The front is ugh. Very, very space futury. I like that. What battery do we get? Does it say anything? No. Routenplanung, e-remote. So you have an app. Vehicle to load. 22 kilowatt charger. That's very French. Nice. Technology. ChatGPT. What do I have? Why do you need ChatGPT in a car? I don't get it. Stellantis premium brand, but at least they give it finally a different battery and different motor, not the Stellantis way where it is in every car the same battery with the same motor and the same charging, which was outdated when they started. Yeah. So, what's up with you? I don't have too much. I didn't do too much. I don't have a press car. The first press car comes in 18 days. Yeah, so in 2.5 weeks is the Louvre was a car. It would be that. must have vehicle to load to power the wine cooler. So 2.5 weeks to go till I get a press car. I'm still. Today was my degradation video that you have seen with Hank, and result was amazing. I'm shocked. I thought it would be, because with Walter we had so much. In the first year it was 8%, the second year was 10%, and at the end it was 12 to 13%. That battery capacity was lost. In Hank, I don't feel it. Right now, at 80%, at this freezing temperatures, I have 307 kilometers of range with the way I drive. So I was shocked it gained capacity. Well, I don't think it gained, that would be horrible. So either I didn't do it amazingly accurate this time, or the last time, so a year ago, I had losses and it didn't capture the whole capacity. What are your plans during the 2 weeks wait? Apart from your holiday in the UK, of course. We have ordered the poor weather for you. That's great. My plans, we're still doing a few videos. There's a package on the way for me right now. It's not on the way yet, but I think on Wednesday they're gonna send it. I'm gonna get the Frank from Frank AT for Hank. Gonna put that in, and also the I don't know how you name it, so that the trunk stays open. The Frank stays open. You don't have to put the thing in. I'm gonna get that and put it in and make a video about that. I'm gonna make a little series soon. First, still the charging video is coming, because there was something weird with the new charging curve that I just tested, and I did it twice, and twice it was that way. Walter got more abused than Hank. Oh yeah, way more. Walter got charged to 100% the first 6 months so many times. Didn't stay at 100% very long, and a lot of DC charging. And Hank got a bit to 100%, not too much, never stayed at 100% for long, and got way less DC charging. Would it be possible if Volkswagen releasing some of the battery reserve via software update? I would like that, but I never got an update. That's the thing. When we are going to see ID7 Pro at 130 km test, not the wagon. I don't think I will get that. I got a Pro S Tourer, so I don't get the normal car because I'm not getting every car that Volkswagen has. But we did a test, the normal Pro Tourer against the limousine, and the difference was 2% or so. So you can calculate. It's just 2% more, less. No, more in the normal sedan to the wagon. UK winter weather is like spring for Germans. So there is a third-party Frank to ID7 or 5 and 4. Yes, I made a video with the ID4 this summer. I got the Frank, put it in, and it's very easy. You just clip it in and that's it. It's on there's a rod in front of the ID4 and ID7. For the ID3, I can't remember. I don't think there is one. But ID4, 5, it's the same. There is one, and ID7 just got, they just started deliveries, and I'm getting one, and will be the first YouTuber who gets the ID7 one, and then I can keep it and make a nice video. It's a bit pricey. I looked at the price. I mean, it's not just some cheap plastic and that's it, but still, that's some money. But I also get that they don't make 100,000 of them. So my home battery, which is a nice cold garage, but an LFE chemistry degrades by 2 to 3% per year. Also, it is getting worked hard with the lack of sun and lots of overnight charging. 2 to 3% per year. Shouldn't it just be the first year and then it should barely stop? I thought it would be like that. But like I said, the charging video is coming tomorrow. Then I think on what is tomorrow? Wednesday or Thursday. Then comes the 2025 video, what's coming in 25. And then I have a little series coming, top 5, my top 5. Since I tested electric cars, what is the one with the most range, with the lowest consumption, and talk a bit about these cars. Then another video, power and comfort. Features, stuff like this. Software features will be an extra video, so that will be very, very nice. Most regulation likely to be in the first few years and then settles down. Many reporting that scare stories on battery life are not to worry about. Depends on the depth of the deep cycle. That's true. Yeah, but I hope that the battery has something in there that it doesn't go so deep. I hope so. That it's something smart. Yes, I'm also in talks soon with Elli. Elli is the manufacturer of the Volkswagen charger. Maybe they sent me one to test the new charger. They have a new edition, the second version. I don't know what's different in it. No idea. I just know it's the second version. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So this one here, and there's a branded one that says Volkswagen or Cupra, whatever you want. And you can have a 22 kilowatt charger. I don't need that. But I would like the 11 kilowatt, the professional one, where in the app I can say if this was a private route or charging, or if it's a business charging. That would be amazing. And to show that would be awesome. So I'm going to talk with them. Yeah, this is what they have. I don't need this one here, because this one you can use that someone else is charging at your place and you can charge them for it. But I thought there was a Pro 11 kilowatt too. I thought, because I want the Pro. Huh. Well, we'll see. I will see. We have a meeting in the next few weeks, and then we'll see. By the time I get enough meaningful ID7 data over long enough time and various seasons, you will be looking to change cars, but we'll report back based on crap UK roads here. UK roads are a bit different. I heard a lot, the same as in Canada, by the way. But, so this is all coming, and then on the 15th we are away for a few days. And yes, flying, sadly. I'm not a fan of flying. But I can do that. Is there an EV that can do 400 kilometer at highway speeds to 40 to 45,000 euros? If you can get a Model 3 for that price, rear wheel drive, long distance, that could be possible. What does a Model 3 cost right now? Used, maybe? Model 3, that's not, I need Germany. Europe, Germany. What does it cost right now? Why is it in leasing? I don't need credit. But that's new that they did this. That's totally new. What does it cost now? Maximal here, 45,000. There you go. That's your car. They can do that easily. No problem at all. You get that one. 45. There you go. Look at me selling a Tesla. Why not? Right? Because we're switching to EV, but prices are too expensive. Hence why I picked the ID7, as it coped a lot better with our roads, and the slower speeds where I live means the efficiency should be a tad better than the Autobahn speed demon. I'm not a speed demon. 130 is totally fine. No problem at all. I thought we'd do a little light game right now before I always forget the other times, and then we talk a bit about 2025. So let's do this. I'm gonna count now. If you don't know what it means, you get your tablet or your phone and press like on this live stream, and all at the same time. We have 14 likes right now, 62 people are watching. We can make it up to 50, can't we? That's 63 likes. Come on, we can do that. Let's do it together. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and like. I do it too. I like the live stream. Where are we? Ooh, get ready for new Ferrari. Look what I get. Here. The sound off, yeah. Go away. Go away. Can't press it. I have 23 here. 36 likes. Come on, we can get to 50. Given the used car market currently, I'd be tempted to buy a used EV so you can benefit from someone else's lost joy. Yeah, that's always mean, eh? But that's how it works, eh? 39. Come on, 11 more likes. Please, we can do it. Come on, there's 69 people here. Polestar 2 might be an option, maybe an X demo model or nearly new. Polestar 2 won't make that range. I don't think so. Must have 40 bots. There are like 3 people here, the rest is all bots. That's true. That's a good one. Gonna be weird messages soon. Oh, 40! Yay! Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for participating in the like game. 42 likes from 14 to 42. That's nice. Nice. Yes, so 2024 is a big year for me. 25, I mean, we did 24 last time. 25 will be the first year where the whole year, hopefully, knock on wood, I will still be fully employed. AI will take over. Fully employed with YouTube. I hope so, that it's still working. Till then, we never know, because there's so many times I don't know what's happening. Sometimes I upload a video and I think this is a great video, it's going to be very interesting, just based on my experience, and then I upload it, nobody's watching the video, and I have no idea. Then the other day, other time, I'm uploading a video where I think that's just a normal video, nothing special, and then in 2 days, 10,000 people on a German channel are watching it, and I have no idea why. That happens a lot. So I have no idea how this YouTube thing works. I just do my stuff, and since so far it's working, I just continue. There's no plan. There's no, oh, I have to make it like this, then this happens. I know a few things, so I know if I have a title that's very, very shocking, so then it will have a lot of views, but I'm not a fan of this, especially when it's not true. If it's true, and if I'm shocked myself and then a shocking title, I'm okay. The same positive shocking mostly doesn't work. So if you say my ID3 lost 10% of almost 10% battery in 1 year, that's gonna be a big video just because of that title. But if it's positive, if you say my ID7 gained battery capacity, nobody cares. That's what I have known. Oh my God, will so many more cars come in the market in EV space? Hopefully more coming to your way, so onwards and upwards for the tube. I'm not worried about cars. There's so many always new cars coming, and the whole less CO2 for the car makers in Europe make them make more and more, so this is good. Hey, we got Volkswagen ID3, the car itself is amazing, we have it for 2 years. Actually, the reason we got it because of your videos. However, I think you should hold Volkswagen more accountable because of its software, because it is horrible. Do you have the old version? The software was not the best, but I didn't have any problems with it. In my ID3 Walter, the software wasn't great. It didn't have too many features, but it did 10 times more than the cars I had before. I never had all the navigation and everything in there. I didn't have a head-up display in Walter. But for me, the software was, the update, over-the-air updates, they were horrific. in 3.5 years, only 2, and barely worked. That was horrible. But other than that, and now in the new software where they need new hardware, which I get, every phone makers and everyone is doing it. And if you want to do this, then you have to update the hardware, and then the new software cannot work on the old hardware. That sadly is like this. Oh my God, so much did the battery on my ID7 lose in 1 year. Exactly. Wise decision. Keep it real. Enough clickbait channels already out there. It's just not my thing. And it's not about clickbait. There's just stuff that works. You know it, and I don't think it's a problem, and do whatever you want. It's just not my thing. I don't feel it that way. And if a video doesn't get the views because my thumbnail doesn't look like this, I'm okay. But still, software is horrible. Volkswagen promised battery preconditioning, which never came. They never did that. Volkswagen has never promised battery preconditioning ever. I have talked to one of the main Volkswagen guys in 2023 in December when the ID4 came out, and we asked, will battery preconditioning come? And he says he had no idea. The battery is already heating itself and cooling itself automatically. There was never a talk that with a button or navigating to a charger it will do that. It was never promised. Software is very slow, that's true. Glitchy. I never had that with Walter. It wasn't like now. Hank's software is amazing. I have a few things that I don't like in there, but it works very, very well. 3.7 I have never seen. So I never drove a car with 3.7. 3.5 was the highest software of the old hardware. So I don't know. And with the new hardware, 5.0, I have driven a lot of times. And there's one thing in 5.0 I don't like at all, but this is a choice that Volkswagen made. 3.5 and 3.7 have been pretty stable overall so far. So I cannot talk about this. 4.0, I had other ID. I had the ID4 with 4.0 where the navigation crapped out, where it didn't know GPS, and then internet was gone, internet connectivity on one drive, and then the next day it worked. I never had the navigation thing in Hank. I had the internet gone one afternoon. And of course, what I have a lot is the app with the car doesn't work perfectly. So this is still going on. So I still have my live stream running on the phone. So a lot of times I see that the app doesn't refresh the car, that there's no connection, that the server is down, or I want to preheat and it doesn't do it, or it thinks that the car is somewhere else because it didn't update the position. This I have a lot, once in 2 weeks or so. And this is not nice. The app connection to the server and everything. And I'm more annoyed with the app that I have this app now since 2020 in September, and the only real thing that came which it didn't have in the beginning that you can use with your car is the locking, and I cannot even use it with 4.0. It has to be 5.0. That's just crap. I'm not gonna say the ID3 versions are amazing, but I've seen far worse. I'm looking at you, Renault or Link. The other software manufacturers, so car manufacturers, my problem is I only drive them for a few weeks, so I don't have them very long, so I cannot say too much. That's of course a problem. As a German, a car review, and a Volkswagen owner, what is your point of view on Chinese car makers? They are far ahead at the moment. Would you welcome them in the factories in Europe, Germany? How are they far ahead on sales in China? I see, so the Chinese cars that I have, I've also seen these connection problems. This is not strange. It's just the server and the app and the connection from the car to the internet is not amazing. That's the thing. The Chinese cars that I have tested, it wasn't too many. MG4 MG Marvel R, MG5, Neo ET5. What else Chinese car did I drive? Of all of them, the software was pretty crappy with weird things. Some things in there that are like, wow, this is amazing. And then other things that are like, why? The MG4 was, when it comes to normal driving, the best. It was almost normal to drive. I like that. But I think in the most Chinese cars that I have driven, smart, it's true. Smart #1. It was a horrible car. The smart #1 and #3, it's just something I cannot get on board with. The software. Volvo EX30 had weird things in there. Cupra Tavascan, which was built in China, has weird things in there. It's just, I don't know, the Chinese people make, manufacturers make really weird things in the car. I'm not saying that, that Europe doesn't do that. Largely bargain basement, which is fine. BYDs were the better ones, but the quality and user experience were not great. I've never driven a BYD. They're really horrible when it comes to press cars. Horrible in communication too. It's really weird. So I tried to get a press car for so long and no. And then at some point I just stopped because they were either ignoring me or giving me weird answers. Probably Cupra Born is one of my favorite European EVs, if not the best. Cupra Born is a nice car. The new version, the VZ, is nice. Largely because it's so nice to drive and look at. You know, enjoy it. It is a nice car. It's very nice. Nah, so I have nothing against Chinese cars. If I would buy a car, I'm sorry, I'm just changed my mind a lot. A year ago, I was. I'm okay with having a Chinese car built in China. It doesn't have to be a Chinese brand, but even the Tavascan that's built in China, I'm like, nah, why? Why can't you build it in Europe and support our continent? They have enough. They are the boss of electronics and everything. Why should they be the boss of everything? I'm just looking like this. BYD dealers were a bit weird. Smell of plastic inside was headache-inducing. Try getting hold of Xpeng G6, would be interesting to get your view. Yeah, Xpeng is the same. The press boss of, where was he? Fiat? I don't know. I've seen the name. Was he in Audi? I don't know. He was at some other brand. I emailed him before and now he's at Xpeng. And I emailed him, I would like the car, press car. And then he said, we don't have press cars yet. And then he wanted something from me where it was, what? Why would, here's my link from my YouTube channels, you know what I'm doing. So for what, it was like I was working for a newspaper and he wanted to know what is your publisher, what article are you doing? And I was, no, YouTube content creator. And it feels like he didn't get it. They are building a BYD plant in Hungary as we speak. Yeah, I've heard that. Will anyone be going to the CES 2024 in California? If yes, please check out the Aptera. No, I'm not. So not going. It's January 17th to January 10th? Or I mean, February 10th. Is it so long? Or is it 10 to the 17th, a week long? But I will be at the Munich Motor Show this year. That will be very interesting. Will be a lot of new cars. I'm very excited. What is your experience with the white ID.7 interior? How did it cope with the 19,000 kilometers? Quality, color, stability, durability from jeans, coloring, for example. I couldn't find information in your videos. It's like new. There's nothing there. I don't wear jeans, so I couldn't say that. But the seats are not fully white. It's not like in the Model 3, Model Y. It's grayish. So when it gets a bit dirty, you don't notice. And the sides where you get over on the outside is dark gray. Do I have a picture or something? I need where's ID.7 Pro? Where's Hank video? Here's Hank. Do I have the interior video somewhere? No. No. It's even dark, not even light gray. It's dark gray. So you don't slip over the... Where are we? Show the seats. Show the seats. Man, there we are. I go over here. So this is all dark, just this is, and it's not really white. It looks white here, but it's more light gray. And this looks new in this year. Nothing has changed. And this here is still new. I never cleaned it, never had to. This is all new. This is all looks like new. There's no dirt here. There's dirt in here when you open it. But up here there's no dirt. There's dirt in here as well. I never used the thing down here. Never. There's never anything in here. My steering wheel is not white. And it wouldn't fit. I thought in the beginning I wanted the white steering wheel of the car, the ID7 I sat in Spain. But in Hank, I said that before, in Walter, this here was light gray and the cockpit was white, and then the white steering wheel fit, and the surrounding of the infotainment system was white. So the white steering wheel fit in there. Now, since this is all dark, then a white steering wheel looks weird, because this stays the same, it doesn't matter. So I didn't have any problem with the interior. I will do a video about that as well. Where are we? Excited for the Munich Motor Show? Awesome. Yes. Sorry, CES January 7th to 10. Interesting review in Chicago. Lots of Amazon delivery vans. A lot of people are complaining about the range now. It is cold. I'll tell them you're not charging kilometers, you're charging kilowatt hours. It seems they don't understand. Yeah, that's why I made that video for newbies, because it happens every winter. And if someone is buying a car who's not watching a lot of electric car videos, and they go to a dealership and they say, this is the new ID7 Pro S, it has a range of 700 kilometers, up to 700 kilometers. And then they get the car in December and they drive off from the dealer and have to go home, I don't know, 200-300 kilometers, and they noticed, oh, my range is now only 100 kilometers out of the 700s. I only drove 200, what the hell? And that's what happened. I think people are really scared of the pale interiors, yet they're actually quite easy to care for and don't really show marks and are super easy to wipe down using baby wipes. Again, I never cleaned the interior. I didn't even vacuum at all, but it looks fine so far. We haven't transported anything dirty. The dogs are always in their dog blanket. Is that an ID7? Yes, it's my ID7. BYD seal interior looked like a dodgy 80s strip club. Too many bright lights and blue leather seats. I have no idea. They invited me to for the Celian drive, but I could drive the car for an hour, and it was like far away, and it was on a day when a new press car would be coming. And so I would have to, and a press car would have been picked up. So I would have to change when the one car is being picked up and when the other car is coming, and then drive there. It was all in Munich, so that was fine. New ID7, my ID7 that I have for a year. So a year old, almost 20,000 kilometers. What did I say now? Let's check it out. What is it? Wrong. Health report, 19,770 kilometers. Can you focus on this? So only 230 kilometers to go. Next service is in 343 kilometers. And there it is. Hank is well. Name is in there. It's snowing. It comes every winter. Did I have the departure thing on? Yeah, off. Yes, I did. That's fine. Because tomorrow is a holiday here. Cindy has no work tomorrow. Yay, she's off. I worked on Friday, so not channel. And then I'm going to work this week on Wednesday. I think so, yes. Yeah. I hope car manufacturers are not using lithium-ion 12-volt aux batteries, because operating minus 20 60 you have no battery heater. No idea. Do Volkswagen still offer the pale interior option on ID7, or did they discontinue? Let's look. I think they have it still. I think they even have the white steering wheel. I think so. Let's look. ID7. Ooh, they can help me with the sale. Let's go ID7 Pro. Next. Let's take my color. What? I don't want the black style. I don't like the black style thing. I don't want black rims. Ugh. No, I want the normal ones. Get away from me. What is this? Genau. Then interior. We have electric white with the look. It's all here with the white steering wheel. We have the same bright with the dark steering wheel, and we have the cheap thing, so the normal seats. Cheap thing, just not the Comfort Plus, and we have the thing in black. Or is it? I think so. And then when we, so here you can see, then it's this white steering wheel, and I have this. Just the same with the dark steering wheel. And again, here it doesn't look that bad. Here it looks like it fits. But when you have watched my video, I have to look, my video from Spain. Where is it? Called Premiere maybe? Premiere. Outside. To check. Outside. The interior videos. So all outs from the outside. Ah, there. Especially in the dark. That's the head-up display. That's me outside. Blawing. Yeah. There it is. That looks weird. Especially, where are you? There. This looks weird with the dark interior and then a white steering wheel. It just looks out of place. It's. Does I zoom in there? Especially this should be then also bright color, and this too. Then it would fit. But like this, it looks just put on in a weird way. Nah. That's why. Well, it wasn't available. I wanted it, but I'm glad I didn't get it. That would have been weird. Oh God! I bought ID7 with heat pump, 86 kilowatt batteries, 40-36 mile, really accurate. Is this a question or is it a statement? In the winter, you don't get 436 miles. What is that in kilometers? Miles in kilometers. 436. The 700. There was no. You get that in the summer when you drive slow. In the winter, you don't get 700 kilometers. Never. Do baby wipes clean off stains? My nearest bio dealer was an hour away and only offered me a 30-minute test drive, so I turned them down until they came back to me and offered me a longer one. Would be useful to know what is involved in the EV servicing, a possible content. This depends on the car. Every car is different. Remember with the ID3, I made even a video about it. I did the service. I'm going to do that with Hank as well. Because I have it for 2 years, and after 2 years the service has to be done. It was 330 euros or so. They checked the coolant for the battery and stuff like this, and I don't know what they do, but it was a lot of money. A heat pump uses power too. It's true you have to charge an even amount at the charger, which takes time, so it's not very efficient. No, heat pump just needs less power for heating the same way, but the efficiency point depends on the outside temperature, and every heat pump is different. Some heat pumps like it at 0 degrees, some at +5. It all depends on the heat pump. It looks like they found the steering wheel in the parts bin and thought, I'll be fine for now. It's possible, maybe it's more gray and not as white as it is now. in that video. I have no idea, but I'm glad I didn't get it in. Walter, the white steering wheel was amazing. Where's Walter? I show you. Beautiful, beautiful Walter. Volkswagen ID3 Pro, first day when I pick it up. No, on the 14th. Is it this mini? Where's an interior video? Oh, with the old camera that had so much contrast. Old camera was horrible when it comes to this. There we go. That's Walter, my ID3. This was filmed in September of 2020, so over 4 years ago. Ooh, I'm talking and everything. And look at the grain. Oh, the camera was horrible. This was the Sony. The ZV-E10 was so expensive. It was 800 euros the camera. But or was it the Canon M50? No, it's this Canon M50 was before that. Look at the grain and everything. Horrible. The camera now would look many times better. And even this interior, by the way, looked perfect at the end. I mean, here the white steering wheel fits because this is white, this is white, this is light gray. You can't see, but the screen there is white. It just fit. And the door here are white. What do I have now? Oh, mine's white now? Help me. Manual seats in the ID7? No, this is ID3. I think you can get manual seats in the ID7. You can do that. Is that a bathrobe you're wearing? Yes, that's why in the title you have this up here. Bathrobe edition. I do that. That's a funny thing. Aren't you laughing? Ha ha. I'm German, so nothing is funny. Gute fix. Most heat pumps stop working at -15 or lower. I have no idea. 118,000 on my 2017 e-Golf with heat pump still get rated range even with about 8 to 9% degradation. Eco mode, cool. Yes, much better in the ID3. My young daughter has just wandered up to my den. Can you give her a shout out and freak her out that she does not know this is live? Her name is Katrina. I shout out Katrina. Ha! I don't know why I scare her. Be nice. To be honest, I still feel the white plastic is nicer than the gloss black we have now. Yeah, gloss black is sucky. Manual seats, I watch it on 2-inch screen, so I cannot tell. When ID2 release? Not this year. I'm guessing February, March 2026. That's my guess. Yes, doorknobs are white in your ID7. Huh, I so didn't know right now, but I think you're right. I think you're right. I think I still know. Okay, is there anything else we need to talk about? Or what's happening? You 79 people with 62 likes. Should we do the like game again for the people who haven't liked the stream yet? I mean, there are at least 19 people here that hasn't liked the stream. So we can do it just for the 19 people. And then I go. Oh, now the people are leaving. I see 2 people. Show BYD Siegel. I don't have that. I've never driven the car. Is Volkswagen really in trouble? I have no idea. I don't think so, but what do I know? I think in trouble for a big company like this means you're not making more money than last year, or not as much more money than last year. Because if you earn the same as last year, even though it was a lot, it's still not enough. It has to be way more than last year. Not just earning money, it has to be more. I don't understand why it's taking so long with the ID2, because everything has to be done, tested, and it's a brand new car. They had the form when they showed the car, but most likely when they presented the ID2, there was not the real battery in there, not the real motor that's coming. It was an ID3 battery with an ID3 motor or something. The software, every button, every test had to be done. This takes time. That's just how it is. I mean, the car was presented in summer of 23, I think. Remember when the ID3 was presented, when it was still called the Neo, it took 3 years till it was presented at the Frankfurt Motor Show back in this day. Come on, people, click the like. Yeah, but show on stream. I hope they stay successful. Please consider talking about Aptera solar car for future live chat. You like that car, huh? ID2 is a whole new platform, even if it's based around MEB. Yeah, MEB entry. Great cars and important for Germany and Europe economy and all the homologation stuff. Crash test. Yeah, that all takes time. Curious to see what the investment in Xpeng, Rivian, and Volkswagen will bring. Better drivetrains, better software, or both. Any news from Volkswagen concerning that? No. And even if he would tell me something, I would not be allowed to say anything. Otherwise, he would never talk to me ever. But again, anything that's really, really secret, he would never tell me anything. If in a month a software update is coming, he would tell me that, even though other people don't know yet, something like this. But a feature that's coming in the ID2, I will not ever hear about that. That's just how it is. Do you like Citroën Ami? Recommend. I have never driven. I've never seen the car. I have asked Citroën about it, never heard back. Thank Chris, her eyes lit up when you said her name. She thinks she's famous. She's famous now. Don't tell her there are only 70 of us watching. That's fine. Doesn't have to be millions just because it's on the screen. I could sit here alone. Thinking of getting the Ioniq 9 next. My God, you need size. How many people do you want to drive around? Have you driven the Kia EV9? That you know how the Ioniq 9 will be? Yes, summer 23. So how has Chinese manufacturers managed to come up with the next gen of their cars in 18 months? Something is not adding up. No, it's just different how cars are built and tested. And sorry, nothing against Chinese manufacturers, but I see it in the car that they should have spent more time on it. I see that with the AMG4, with the Marvel R, and I'm not talking about software, I'm just talking about driving experience and, I don't know, button design or anything. Any ideas what your next car will be? Right now, it could be the ID2 for several reasons. First, for the channel. Would be amazing to present a new car, new software, Android based, and new, just a new platform, even though it's the same one, almost the same one, MEB entry. But I'm not sure, of course. But and personally, ID2 would be a step back from ID7, of course. I like ID7 a lot. Maybe I get both. I get an ID7 but with nothing in there. That would be also weird. I don't know. We'll see. If Volkswagen put a 60 kilowatt liquid cooled usable pack in Golf, could get 300, 400. Well, there will be an e-Golf in 28, something like this. We've seen a thing. Something like this. Okay, I'll thank you all very much for participating in our live stream. I'm gonna go now, watch a bit of television, go to my dogs. The bigger question, will Volkswagen launch the ID2 first, or will Cupra get out the gate first with their version? Now, Volkswagen will be first. They're gonna tell them that they're not allowed to do so. I'm very, very sure of that. The ID2 will come first. Maybe they will be presented very close together, but I'm pretty sure ID2 will come first. Lightyear, Sonos, Xeon, Fisker Ocean, all option for next car. That's a good one. All the cars that are, yeah, you get them cheap or not at all, or never fixed, something like this. That's a good idea. That would be, yeah, but nobody cares because since nobody will be getting the car. I need a car that's I need a car that's relatable, that someone else would like it too. That's how it works. That's good for the channel. Okay, you all take care. Give my girls the e-Golf and get an Ioniq 3 for me or that. I see you most likely next weekend, because hopefully next weekend I can make the Frank video if the Frank has arrived till then. I hope so. We'll see. And that's it. You all take care. Bye. And where's my intro? And there's the picture. Put the thing on the camera. Turn it off. Unplug.